I love the day man's life out here, and the smell that wafts so sweetly through the air. And what a milk that I can't deny. These bovine babes are the apple of my eye. 'Cause my job is feed the nation.
We think it's important to diversify your assets and your lifestyle internationally so that everything isn't in the bailiwick of one government. Because when you live in the country where you have a nationality and where you have your business, that government will treat you as a milk cow, treat you as a possession of theirs. So this is why it's good to diversify into a different political entity. Where you'll be treated better. You'll be treated as a rich tourist, in effect, cultivated.
One farmer can hand milk 6 average cows per hour.
Comfort and milk safety is our vow.
Using milking machines, he can milk more than 100 cows at the same time. As this tried and true tech keeps the milk flowing, how the farmer treats the cow can affect the milk she gives.
The better we treat the animals, the longer they're going to last, and the more milk they're going to produce. And it's just what's best for the animal in return is best for us.
You will see our passion to protect the land. 'Cause my job is feed the nation, providing milk for our civilization. Ain't looking for stimulation. My hip might blow from this gyration. Ain't looking for stimulation. My hip could blow from this gyration.
7,500 contented cows populate the Larry Shahady Dairy Farm near Fresno, California. It's one of many farms taking milking to a new level that improves cow comfort and increases production. As many as 80 cows at a time can ride one of 2 bovine carousels, called de level rototech parlors.
Gotta keep on feeding a proud and hungry nation with her. Gotta keep on feeding a proud and hungry nation with her.
The ritual occurs twice every day.
Dairy cows are creatures of habit. They like to do the same thing every day without any changes to their routine. They're very happy going to the milk barn at the same time each day.
Gotta keep on feeding a proud and hungry nation with her.
The parlor works far more efficiently than an array of standard milking machines, unleashing the flood of milk as much as 30% faster. Workers lining the parlor near the entry point prep the cows after they hop aboard. As the cows rotate to the workers' positions, they sanitize each cow's teats with an iodine solution, then attach the cups.
Once the actual unit is attached, the process is a vacuum line that comes in and stimulates the cow with pulsation in order to extract the milk from the teats. During that time, she'll basically be left alone for a period of time.
reputation. It makes sense as our web location.
Within about 7 minutes, the milking is complete. A flow sensor detects when Bessie is running on empty.
When that flow sensor is triggered to be a lower flow, then it'll automatically take the units off, and then she'll be ready to leave.
We're proud of our reputation. It makes sense as our web location.
Rotary parlors are ideal for large farms, efficiently milking a lot of cattle in a short time.
It is essential to understand the reality of the world. When you look at a map of the world, you are not looking at countries, but farms. You are allowed certain liberties: limited property ownership, movement rights, freedom of association and occupation, not because your government approves of these rights in principle, since it constantly violates them, but rather because free-range livestock is so much cheaper to own and so much more productive.
You've probably heard confusing phrases like the trade deficit, the falling dollar, the national debt, unfunded liabilities, and so on, which all sound vague and actuarial and vaguely, well, not me. The reality behind these accounting phrases is perfectly monstrous. When someone, a foreigner say, loans money to the American government, what are they getting in return? Well, they are getting promises of interest payments and eventual repayment of the principal. Where does your government get this money? The government is not a business. It does not generate profits in the free market. So where does it get the money to repay its creditors? Are you beginning to understand that it is not dollars that are being sold, or bonds, or agency debt, or treasuries, or anything like that? Where is your government going to get the money to pay off its creditors? It's not pieces of paper, or contracts, or computer bits that are being sold. There is only one thing that the government has to sell. Governments have only one asset that they can use as collateral. Your leaders are selling you. When China lends $800 billion to your government, what they get in return is a guarantee that $10,000 plus interest will be taken from your family at gunpoint and shipped overseas. When a farmer gets a loan from a bank, he uses his livestock as collateral. It is the milk and meat his cows will produce in the future that he will use to pay off his loan. The bank is buying a share in his cows. You are the livestock that your leaders use as collateral. The leaders that you cheer for and throw parades for and drop balloons behind and donate money to are selling you to Chinese rulers, to the Japanese, to the Nigerians, to South American drug lords with accounts in the Caribbean banking centers, to Russia, to Korea, to Egypt, to Colombia, to Chile, to the Philippines, to Malaysia, and anyone else who is willing to give them a few dollars in return for the blood, sweat, and toil of your future. The flag that you praise and the anthems that you sing and the rulers that you weep and kneel before have as much loyalty to you as a plantation owner had to his slaves. And sadly, plantation slaves had more pride than we do.
Mm-hmm.